Hi, Ken for Kensden Films. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. A quick note before we get started. I'm not a travel agent. I'm not a professional traveler, although I do travel a lot, and I have been doing so for over 20 years. My films are a little bit different. Just recently I've decided to start documenting the cruises that I'm taking. They're not like the conventional, typical videos you're going to come across on YouTube. I don't bother doing a room tour because there's over 1,000 of them out on video right now. I may do a quick walkthrough of the ship. I'll definitely concentrate on some of the food, but I share with you my experience, what I witnessed, what I saw. I show you clips of some of the performances and activities and events so that if you're curious as to what goes on this particular sailing, then you can actually see what to expect. So I hope that information helps. And if you do like what you see here, please like and subscribe. This time around, we're on Carnival Conquest. Now, she was built in the year 2000. She is an old, dated vessel. In fact, from what I understand, I believe she will be going into dry dock at the end of summer for a much needed refurbishing. One thing I do have to say about sailing on Carnival is that there is a lot of energy. There's a lot of activity going on, which is great. Their cruise directors do a pretty good job of keeping you busy throughout your day and evening. So let's take a look at some of the highlights of this past cruising. So here we are. We're getting ready to get on to Carnival Conquest at Port of Miami. And I have to tell you, getting through this terminal, trying to get to the ship, it's like trying to get through Fort Knox. It seems like I was stopped maybe half a dozen times for both my boarding pass and my passport. Is there a problem with security here where they need to keep checking things like this? Never had to deal with that with any other cruise line. And we're on the gangway, making our way to the vessel. Now, in Carnival style, you have the sail away party, and there's not a free space on the pool deck. This is typical of a Carnival sail. So the inside of the Conquest is dated. It is an older vessel, and it's dark. But on top of that, the entire ship, the whole motif is French impressionist. Very highly detailed, but again, it's dark. Everywhere you go on the vessel, it's dark. You have dark woodwork, dark colors. we'll just take a look around at a few places on the ship, and you can see that whole dark woodwork, the whole dark colors, throughout the entire vessel. This is one of the performing areas. That's the piano bar. This is another performing area. Again, you see this dark color, this dark woodwork. And let's take a quick walk around a few other locations on the ship. This is the buffet. Not too thrilled with the food at the buffet. You had a decent quantity of options, but you didn't have quality options. It was very pedestrian. Although I really was digging that Jell-O. The deli always had a line at it when you were hungry. That's where you could get a sandwich. Or opened up late at night. Desserts galore. There were lots of desserts and treats on board this ship. Not the best quality, but it wasn't bad. They had that damn Jell-O all over the place too. If you are health conscious, you do have a few healthy options there. Of course, every time I went near the Pizza Pirate, they were closed. And they close up early at night now. They kind of force, if you want pizza after a certain time, you have to pay for it through room service now. Seafood Shack is an upcharge. And here's a carving station at the buffet. Kind of circled back to the buffet for some reason. I don't know why I did that. See, it just doesn't look very appetizing. Barbecue joint, I was somewhat let down with. I don't think it was that great, but then again, I am a barbecue snob. When you have your own smoker at your home, I guess you get a little picky about it. One of the stops in the buffet I didn't do. It's a Mexican section. Obviously, I avoided that section for multiple reasons. Then this is a deli area. You can just put your own sandwich together, your own snack with deli meats and cheeses. And guys, burger joint. I have to tell you, it was a letdown. Chef Fieri, I'm not impressed. Not impressed at all. And of course, here's a selection of burgers you can get at Guy's Burger Joint. Now, one of them promises you a whole bacon patty. They call it the pig patty. Well, I ordered that, and I did not get a patty made out of crispy bacon. I had some bacon bits crumbled on the top of it. What a letdown. And then here are your toppings you can help yourself out with at the burger joint. And it wouldn't be a cruise ship without self-serve ice cream. And unlike McDonald's, those machines work. a sample of some of the live entertainment that takes place in the atrium of the ship. The band performed every night when I was on this sailing, and they were able to perform multiple different genres. They were actually a fairly talented band. Here's another musical act taking place in the atrium. Fairly interesting trio. I have to tell you, I'm usually a straight up cocktail person or a Jaeger over the rocks type of person. I don't usually do the foo-foo drinks or the specialty martinis. If I do a martini, I get a vodka martini extra dirty, and that's about it. But for some reason, I decided to try a espresso martini, and I ended up drinking many of them during this sailing. I think I may have become addicted to them.
I can edit it.
That reminds me, one thing I don't care about Carnival Cruise Line is they do Pepsi products, not Coca-Cola. The nightclub. It wouldn't be a Carnival ship without its own nightclub. And I got there a little early. That meant that I actually got a seat at the bar, and I don't occupy the dance. So I was able to enjoy a little bit of time in the nightclub on the Carnival Conquest. And you can see as time goes on, it does start to get crowded and busier and busier and busier. And of course, it wouldn't be a Carnival nightclub without a little twerking going on. If you got it, flaunt it, right? '80s night at the pool. And you know, the funny thing with '80s is myself being in my mid-50s, the '80s are what oldies were to our parents when we were growing up. I grew up thinking oldies were 50s and 60s, but if you do the math, '80s are the new oldies. in these 80 events and 80 themes, 80 parties, the past couple of years, they've really started to become popular on cruise lines, and I don't see that ending anytime soon. I've seen them surpass the 70s and the disco events, which is kind of upsetting. But I can live with it.
Now you're only doing one round of each move, and it looks like this. 3, 2, 1, we go and let's go. Roll forward, roll back, front, back, and on. Yeah, that's it. I like the energy. Okay, now we need to get you from point A to point B. So put one hand up in the air one more time for me, and we go 1, 2, 3. Now look at that, your hands already there. So we go. Let's go. Roll forward, roll back, front, back. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Roll forward, roll back, front, back. 1, 2, 3. You guys got it. Now it's time to take each and every single one of y'all to the love shack. Come on, hands up.
Speaking of 80s, there was a 80s show the last night of the sailing. Now, I want to talk about the shows for a bit. Everything was lackluster. There was no high-performance production work at all on any shows in the theater the entire sailing. Yes, it was a 3 or 4 day sailing. It's a booze cruise. You're not there for the shows, but I like to watch the shows. And finally, the last night, they did a somewhat high production performance of an 80s tribute. So let's take a look at a few of the songs and tributes they performed, and then I'll be back for my wrap up.
We're all gonna die.
you better get stirred, 'cause we are the whole chicks that are rocking your world. Bring your mama back.
I got something to say about it. And it goes something like this. Don't go for a second, baby. Put your love to your test. You know you got to. They can express how it feels, and maybe then you'll know your love is real. Got your mind, boy, easy, can't let it go. Cries that go very fast, you know they never last. With music by your side to break the compromise. Let's work together to improve our way of life. Join voices in protest to social injustice. A generation full of courage, come forward.
So, is Carnival the Walmart of cruise lines? Yes and no. Yes, the activity and energy going on. There's always something going on, just like there is at Walmart. Matter of fact, I think Walmart should have a second floor balcony so that you can just watch what's going on. The Carnival sailings are awesome, awesome sailings to just sit down and watch. A lot of them are shorter, which means that people are on there to party. They call them a booze cruise. And is Carnival the Walmart of cruise lines? No. By the time they're done nickel and diming you, you're not saving much by sailing on Carnival. And I'm saying that assuming you're not taking advantage of any casino matches, any repeat sailor offers, etc., etc. A good example of how to describe sailing on a Carnival ship is it's like spring break, as if you were somebody who peaked in high school. So I can confirm there is an issue with loungers at the pool. I had a hard time trying to get one because it seems that people must be down there at 5:30 in the morning reserving them, which you're not supposed to do. But you know, I sat there and I watched loungers reserved and not be touched for 3 or 4 hours. That's just you being an asshole. There's no other way for me to put it. The food was dismal. I both at the buffet and in the main dining room. I did main dining every night for my dinner. There was always some type of issue with the food coming out. Too hot, or not too hot, too cold, a lumpy puree, lack of seasoning, eggs Benedict. I ended up getting a soft-boiled egg and not a poached egg. Little things like that just kept adding up and adding up and adding up. If you are a foodie, you are not going to enjoy going on a cruise with Carnival. The Guy's Burger Joint, as I mentioned in the film, it completely missed the mark. I was hoping that would have high standards, and it didn't. That's just one example. However, late night pizza delivery to your room, it wasn't bad. Matter of fact, I think most of the nights I ended up making up for my lack of dining during the day with the pizza at the end of the night. So would I sail on Carnival again? Yes, I would. Probably not this ship. I did enjoy myself, even though the ship was really, really dated. The bartenders and the rest of the staff, they were great. I didn't have any issues with any one of them. The only downfall was the food. And I know some people will go on a sailing, food for the food, but you know what? I still enjoyed myself regardless of the fact that the food was completely dismal. So yes, I would go on a sailing with Carnival again. Well, I hope this information, this film was useful to you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you.